As you know, Lechmere is now hiring for our new store. In a moment, you'll learn about the jobs that are available and what Lechmere expects from its employees. But first, I'd like to tell you a little about Lechmere. Lechmere is a New England-based, low-margin, high-volume hard goods retailer. This means we offer competitive values to our customers and expect to sell large amounts of quality merchandise daily. Lechmere prides itself on selling quality, brand-name products and accessories. We focus primarily on electronics, home, and leisure time activity products by selling merchandise within the following 4 business lines: consumer electronics, major home appliances, housewares and hardwares, recreational and leisure time equipment. Lechmere performs extensive surveys to determine our customers' needs. Certainly a wide range of customers shop at Lechmere, but surveys tell us that our primary customer is mostly between the ages of 26 and 44 and in the middle to upper income levels. One thing's for sure, our customers expect us to act on their behalf and to sell the merchandise that performs as well as it looks. Lechmere's customer first philosophy is one of the reasons for our success. Every decision is based on careful evaluation of its impact on the customer. We offer superior customer services such as friendly, knowledgeable employees, informative signing, fast checkout, and liberal refund and exchange policies. Lechmere respects its customers. They are never an interruption of what we're doing, but rather the reason for it. To learn about the types of jobs and schedules available and to learn what Lechmere offers and expects from its employees, we've set up a role-play situation that should be helpful in answering any questions you may have.
Now, as far as the types of jobs available, we have quite a variety. I'll go through each one individually and then ask if you have any questions. We have selling jobs. The type of selling jobs are determined by the level of service expected by the customer. First, there are full-time sales positions that require professional selling experience and the ability to explain the technical aspects of the product to the customer. These salespeople will work in departments where there is more one-on-one customer contact to meet the customer's expectations for high levels of both service and product knowledge. Examples of these include the TV and major appliance departments. Other sales jobs, both full and part-time, are in departments where the customer doesn't require as high a level of service, but does expect a salesperson to be available to answer questions about the merchandise. These jobs involve considerable stocking and housekeeping work to keep the department in a well-stocked and neat condition for the customer. Are there any questions? Yes.
Yes, I'm interested in a sales position. Do I have a choice of the department I can work in?
We do try to assign you to a department that fits your experience and interest, but we have to fit our needs as well. Now, we'll certainly do everything we can to match you with the job that'll give you the most satisfaction.
What type of experience do you need?
Of course, experience will be helpful, but not necessary for all jobs. Lechmere trains all of its associates. Any further questions? No. Then I'll continue. We also have cashier positions available. This person must operate a point-of-sale, POS, terminal, handle cash, charge, and check transactions, and assist the customer in a courteous manner. Do you have any questions?
Do you need to have experience on a POS terminal?
It's helpful, but not necessary. We have an excellent cashier training program at Lechmere.
Do you need to have good math skills?
Again, it's helpful, but not a major concern. Cashier work is somewhat routine, but doing it right is absolutely vital for more reasons than just keeping track of money. Our POS terminals are really data collectors. Besides recording how much we sell in dollars, they keep track of what we sell, when we sell it, from what department, and at what price. This helps us to more efficiently keep track of our inventory. As a cashier, your job is to courteously greet and thank the customer and ring up the sale quickly and accurately.
What other positions are being offered?
There are stock handlers. This person receives and handles stock, does necessary paperwork, customer pickup, and general maintenance of the stockroom, as well as occasionally helping to stock the sales floor. There are also some opportunities for clerical positions, customer service and credit involving dealing directly with the customer on problems and needs, maintenance, keeping the store clean and taking care of minor repairs, loss prevention, meaning store security, bike mechanic, and product demonstration, showing customers the features of our products.
What type of hours are expected?
That's the next topic I'd like to discuss, schedules. Over 70% of our employees work part-time. There are generally two types of part-time schedules: midday hours, including weekdays and weekends, or schedules on evenings and weekends. Full-time is considered working 36 to 40 hours, including some evenings and weekends.
I have classes 2 nights a week. Is that a problem?
We'll try to work with you in giving you the hours you want, but we can't promise. You need to tell us of any schedule requirements today. Just indicate on the application I'll be giving you later the days and times you're available. If you don't let us know and we hire you, we'll make up the schedule and you'll be expected to keep it.
How will we know what our hours are?
We post schedules the week before.
How much notice do we have to give in the event we can't work a certain day?
It's important that you tell us about it as far in advance as possible. Lechmere is a customer-first store. We arrange your schedules to fit our customers' needs. Of course, we try to fit the schedule to your needs as well, but any last-minute changes can affect the operation of the store.
How about weekends? Are we expected to work every weekend?
We're open Saturdays and Sundays in states where stores are open on Sundays. All employees must be flexible and available for weekend work.
Will the number of hours per week be constant?
Part-time schedules can be increased or decreased depending on business. Remember, flexibility is the key in a customer service business. Since we're a customer-driven store, numerous schedules are needed to meet the customer's needs.
How many of us are you going to hire?
As you know, right now we're hiring to help open our new store. Setting up a new store and getting it open takes a lot of work and a lot of people. We'll hire many of you after interviews and reference checks, but once the store is up and running, a smaller staff can keep it operating properly. We plan on hiring more people now than we'll need after the store has been open for a while. Afterwards, we may not need your help, but your hard work and dependability during opening will be noticed, and that'll make a difference when it comes to choosing who will stay.
So some of us won't stay on.
Possibly. We want you to know and understand all this before you apply. Lechmere wants to be upfront about this. It's the way we do business, honestly. I want you to know both what you can expect from us and what we can expect from you.
That's better than some of the places I've been.
We work hard to be better, much better than other retailers. And we've developed our own ways of doing things. We're different. And that difference is what gives us the edge on everybody else. We're growing, and sticking to all the rules has helped us grow.
How's that?
Well, we found ways to do things that work. Now they're the rules. Anybody we hire will know what's expected and exactly how to go about doing it. Fair rules are part of what has earned Lechmere the reputation of being a good employer. You'll never hear one Lechmere associate say to another, "No, that's not my job." We're responsive to each other's needs, and we work out our own problems.
Well, that's different.
Lechmere associates keep things straight by listening to each other and working it out together. We do it so well that none of the associates have felt the need to have union outsiders come in and try to do it for them.
So Lechmere's not union.
No, we're not. We believe we run the kind of store where a union is not necessary.
If you get to stay after the opening, is it hard to keep your job then?
Lechmere has a 90-day probation period. All employees are assessed on their performance during this time. All you have to do is successfully complete this period, and after that, just do your job.
What happens if you mess up? Do you get fired?
Our procedure is that you get a series of warnings designed to communicate the problem and give you every opportunity to improve. Of course, failure to improve could result in your termination, but that doesn't happen overnight. We have plenty of time to work out a problem. But like any place else, There are things like stealing or fighting, for example, that can get you fired immediately.
What about benefits?
Lechmere offers a competitive benefit program, including a popular store discount, and of course, holidays, personal days, and vacations, depending on your schedule. These and other benefits you may be eligible for will be explained in detail upon hiring.
And pay.
Our policy is to pay competitively with other retailers in the area, such as Sears, Kmart, and department stores. In fact, we have a program to annually review and adjust our compensation system to keep us in that competitive position. You should also know that Lechmere's parent company is the Dayton Hudson Corporation, one of the top retailers in the country. DHC has also been singled out as one of the best companies to work for in America.
Pretty good.
Yeah, wow, that sounds terrific.
What about pay raises?
Once a year, you have a performance appraisal with your supervisor to discuss your performance and raises based on your level of performance. Lechmere has a pay-for-performance philosophy. Then, semi-annually, your supervisor will hold a follow-up performance discussion with you. This is another chance to get feedback and learn some ways you might be able to strengthen your performance.
What about promotions?
If you're a top performer, there is a possibility, if there's an opening. Our philosophy is to try to promote from within. Every store has a job posting board listing positions available.
That sounds fair.
Lechmere values and respects its associates. Besides trying to promote from within, we have recognition programs like the Associate of the Month Award, service awards, and newsletters that let you know what's happening in the company. We also value what our associates want to tell us. In fact, we actively seek their thoughts through opinion surveys and our open line letters. Now, are there any further questions? Okay. Now, I'd like to stress that we're only hiring for our store opening now. Remember, some of the jobs are temporary, but the best workers will stay on. I want to make that clear. I also want you to think for a few minutes. Is Lechmere right for you? We need people who want to be a part of our team and who are willing to follow our way of doing things. This is not to discourage anyone, but if you think you're not going to like a job at Lechmere, we don't want you to feel pressured into filling out the application and going through the interview just because you're here. You should feel free to leave without even filling out an application.
Well, I have commitments that change on a weekly basis, and my weekends are taken. I was hoping for a consistent schedule. I can't be that flexible. So, well, I guess that takes me out.
I'm sorry, but we do appreciate your interest in Lechmere and wish you all the luck in finding the job that's right for you. Thank you for your time. If the rest of you would like to stay, please stay seated, think about the job that you're interested in, and the hours that you'll be available, because you'll need to tell us this on the application. Remember, we have openings for salespeople, cashiers, stock handlers, and some opportunities in clerical, customer service and credit, maintenance, loss prevention, bike mechanics, and product demonstration. I'll be back in a few minutes with applications. Thanks again.
Well, I don't know about all of you, but I can't be that flexible. And who wants to work weekends?
I don't mind. I need the job, and the flexibility is great for me. See, my school load's pretty light this year, and I could use the money. A job to get me through the school year anyway. Plus, you know, I like their open communications and their competitive pay program.
But it sounds so temporary. Why waste your time when you may not even stay on?
She was being honest with us, at least. I understand it may be temporary, but I'm willing to take the chance. They really seem to care about the employees here, not like the last job I had. I really want to work for them.
But aren't you a little worried that they don't have a union?
No, I don't need a union to speak for me. I can talk for myself. Besides, she was saying none of the other stores have unions, and that tells me something.
Yes, I agree.
Well, it looks like she's coming back. Well, if I'm going to leave, I better leave now. Take care, everybody. Good luck.
Bye-bye. Are there any questions? No? Well, here are the applications. Please print.
As mentioned earlier, customers are the reasons for Lechmere's existence. It's important that we provide the products and, more importantly, the service they want and expect. We need people who believe in Lechmere's customer-first philosophy and who are willing to go by our set of standards for quality service. Is Lechmere right for you?